Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Evermore or if it makes you feel more comfortable, feel free to just call me Jay. Today we have an Ancestor Pick A Card reading on what message your ancestors are trying to convey to you. So we have three different piles, pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. Pile 1 has a rabbit's foot on it. Pile 2 has this large cowrie shell. It's a tiger cowrie shell. Pile 3 has this seashell on it. So of course, go ahead, take some time to sit with the piles. I'll also leave a quick picture of them and choose whichever one you feel called to. So for pile 1, if you chose the rabbit's foot, this is the message for you. So actually I want to start with the specific oracle cards and your tarot cards, and then we'll keep going through. So first off, we have the arranged marriage. African mask spirit, we have warded off negative plans and plots against you. Higher guardian speaking, my energy is assisting you during this time period. You are going through major transitions. An ancestor speaking, pay attention to your health, stop stressing yourself out, and take care of yourself. For tarot cards, we have 7 of Wands, the 4 of Wands in reverse, and we have the King of Pentacles. So what's interesting and what I'm immediately seeing is with the Wands energy, we would normally think of something of your passion or career being affected, but what I see with this arranged marriage is actually love instead. Right now, I feel like with the 7 of Wands, there may be people trying in the arranged marriage, there may be people trying to get in between the union between you and your partner. With the 4 of Wands in reverse, there are people who do not want to celebrate this union. Some of you may have been recently engaged, gotten a new partner, or even gotten married recently, and there are some people who are not happy for you. There are some people that I'm hearing are very jealous of you finding this love, especially I'm hearing before they were able to find their person or get married or get engaged. It's a how dare you achieve and accomplish all these things before I even have the opportunity to. Be very, very mindful and careful with the people you're keeping around you in the 7 of Swords. Also, some of your friends, I'm hearing, some of your friends are not your real friends. Some of your friends do not have your best interests at heart. King of Pentacles energy, you stay rooted and stabilized in your relationship. Don't allow all these people, and especially people talking in your ear, talking about what they would or would not do, or what they should do, or what you should do. Don't allow people talking in your ear to mess up this relationship, because it is a divine union. You are with your specific person. You have found the one. We also have Cross. And I'm going to read this out of the book because I just got this deck today. But even before I read, I'm getting the feeling of focus on protection of this divine union. You also need to know that your spirits and your ancestors, they are looking out for you in the spiritual world and also the physical realm. They have warded off negative plans against you. And it says stop stressing yourself out. You're stressing yourself out when you allow the people's words to come and rattle your mind, is what I'm hearing. Don't let them rattle your mind. Trust your gut. Your gut knows that these people are not the people you should be focused on. You shouldn't be going to them for advice. You shouldn't be going to them for Oh my God. You shouldn't be going to them for advice. You shouldn't be going to them for guidance on your union because they are not happy for you. You know exactly who I'm talking about. And boundaries, 6 of clubs. We have 6 clubs. It says cross, boundaries. The cross says establishing a relationship with ancestors is fundamental, but putting your needs last is stupid. Establish and be ready to enforce healthy boundaries in your spiritual relationships the way you should be doing in all your relationships, because you should value yourself and the gift of your life enough to believe that. Your dad don't want you to spend the life they paid for being miserable and meek. Have you been voicing your needs? Are you projecting your abandonment trauma onto your ancestors for fear they'll leave you if you act too needy or too aggressive? Are you scared they'll judge you? They may clown you, but never forget, this is supposed to be a healthy, loving relationship. And a relationship like that doesn't leave you feeling small or depleted. Your loving ancestors are just as flawed and capable of compassion as you are. They were human too. This card also asks that you look at where you need to be setting better boundaries in all of your relationships. Others might not be as ride or die as your ancestors, but baby, that just means they never deserve you. One thing I had to learn when I was in my relationship, and as I'm going through my relationship with my husband, we've been together for almost 8 years, married for almost 2. Everyone isn't going to have your best interest at heart. Everyone isn't going to be happy to see you glowing and healthy with your divine love. Unfortunately, that is just the reality. And when you find those people, if they are people you can cut out of your life completely, great. If not, you have to place those boundaries in place, or else they'll just walk all over the union overall. So that is something you want to keep in mind. We also have a couple more cards. We have Pink Candle. Pink candles are potent tools that radiate gentle energy associated with love, compassion, and harmony. Invocation. Invocation is summoning or calling upon a spirit, demon, deity, or other supernatural entities. And we have Yellow Candle. Yellow candles represent vitality and joy and are used in spiritual practices for manifestation and devotion. They boost self-confidence and are linked to prosperity and success. If any of you are in the Yoruba tradition or the traditional Ifa tradition, I'm hearing going to Oshun at this time will be very beneficial for you. If you are not a priestess or a child or whatever they call it in Ifa/Yoruba tradition, do not try to go to Oshun. You do not want to work with energies you do not know. You want to do this through the proper channels. But if that is something that you are in, Oshun will be very beneficial to work with at this time for you. I'm also hearing don't be consumed with other people's opinions and ideas about your relationship, even if these are people who don't have negative intentions towards you. You still don't want to be consumed about what everybody else is thinking of your relationship. Because in reality, it really doesn't matter if you are happy and in a healthy relationship. What other people are thinking really doesn't matter. It's when you're in a negative relationship or you're in an unhealthy, dependent relationship, that's when you want to think of what other people are saying. But I'm not seeing that in the cards for you, and I'm not hearing that message either. I'm getting the feeling that a mother figure is kind of the one who is not completely happy for some of you. And they're saying don't let that consume everything. Before me and my partner was married, I did not have the best relationship with my in-laws. Not sure why. They just did not like me in the beginning. Not everybody is going to support or like this relationship, even though it is a divine union. But don't let the opposition split the two of you apart. When we had that opposition in our relationship, my husband actually distanced himself from his family for a while until they were able to accept me. It was crazy. They said we would break up and we wouldn't be together, and look at us 8 years later, married, happy. People's opinions does not always equate to the truth. And that just simply is what it is. I want to get another card for you. Ancestors, what else do you want to say for pile number 1? Little bit scattered energy. Ground yourself. Definitely ground yourself more. Might also help to do grounding rituals with your partner because they may be feeling a little bit of anxiety as well, I'm hearing. Got 2 cards, but I'll take them. Channeling spirit, you have conjured a spirit or energy for better or worse, be mindful. And coal mine brothers, justice, wrongfully accused, trapped, protect yourself. So you got the channeled spirit and invocation. So at this time, if you are feeling like you are not being supported or things are just becoming overwhelming, call on your ancestors. Do not call on spirits you do not know or understand. I am very, very big on that. I'm very, very careful with that as well. Right now, the only spirits I'm working with is my ancestors, my angels, and any spirit guides that I have. I'm not calling on anybody else. So if you only know your people, only call on your people. Rabbit's foot. This is also a lucky time for you guys. So use that energy. For some of you, Jupiter may be transitioning or transiting in your 2nd house because I'm feeling like this is also a good time of abundance for you all with this rabbit's foot that you chose. But keep yourself protected. Work with your ancestors for protections. Again, my 3 that I love to use for purity and protection: agrimony, hyssop, St. John's wort. Throw it in the tub. Run the bath. Soak. Okay. That is the reading I'm seeing from my pile number 1s, those of you who chose the rabbit's foot. If this reading resonated for you, please, please, please go ahead and leave a comment down below, like the video, and if you want to see more readings from me, please subscribe. With that being said, you have a blessed day. Bye. So for those of you that chose pile number 2, you chose this big, beautiful tiger cowrie shell. So let's jump into yours, starting with the big oracle cards and your tarot cards first, and then moving into the rest of the message. We have the tall tree, wealth, abundance, growth, legacy. The misunderstood, unable to defend self, innocent, young, suffering from cruelty, helpless. Restored Ashe, offering accepted, happy, loyal to practice. And for the tarot cards, we have the 6 of Cups, we have the 10 of Cups, the 8 of Wands, and the Wheel. Things are about to be looking up for this group. For the misunderstood, this is coming through from some of you. Some of you may have been recently released from jail or prison, I'm hearing, and your life is about to go in the right direction. Others of you, I'm seeing that you have just been in suffering. I'm hearing from depression, anxiety, or in a dark place. For some of you, even grieving the loss of someone close to you. And things are about to be brightening up for you. I feel like some of you, if you have not already, you should be offering things to your ancestors. Simple offerings, super simple, that everybody can do. Glass of water and a simple white candle. I'm literally burning white candles now. These simple, small white candles, little spell candles. You can burn that, give them your prayer, give that as your offering, and honestly, that will be accepted as well. You don't always have to do this huge plate of food or this expensive liquor or cigars as an offering. Sometimes they will even just appreciate a white candle and some water. Especially if people in your family don't honor your ancestors, you doing even something as small as that will mean the world to them. And they will reward you for it with the tall tree, with the 10 of cups, with the wheel. Expect good changes to be coming in quickly for you, I'm hearing. Especially in regards to either if you have children. I'm also hearing that for some of you, you are going to be getting custody of your children. Full custody of your children, if that's what you've been fighting for. But the 6 of Cups for some of you, because I do see, man, this group, you have not had it easy in life at all. Life has been rough. You had a rough upbringing, I'm seeing. And for a rough upbringing, it doesn't always have to be abusive. A rough upbringing can be just being in a very strict household, a household that didn't have a lot of joy or pleasure in it or play in it. I'm seeing for some of you, there's a particular, I'm wondering if, because while I'm doing this is a timeless reading, but while I'm doing this, Saturn just went retrograde. And I'm wondering if right now Saturn is going retrograde in your 5th house. I feel like for some of you, you want to go check and see if Saturn is going retrograde in the 5th house for you, if it's transiting in the 5th house for you. Because right now, also nurturing your inner child is going to help you have a better relationship with your family and specifically your children. Children, I'm saying anywhere from ages 5, I'm hearing up to 13. Expect life to get brighter for you. They are so happy that your life is turning around. And I want to make this really specific. Yes, you can be grateful for all the people, because I'm hearing people have at least supported you. You have had support. Yes, you can be grateful for all the support you've gotten. But you also need to recognize that you have done a lot of work as well. I just almost hit the 1-year mark with my therapist, and she's like, you have made a, complete turnaround. And I thanked her, and she's like, yes, you can thank me, but you have been the one who have done a lot of work as well. Especially for those of you that were incarcerated, you did a lot of work while you were incarcerated. I'm seeing a lot of healing work while you were incarcerated. Some of you made the decision that, oh, well, I have nothing else to do with my time. I'm going to be a better me. For those of you, this applies if you weren't incarcerated either. I have a lot of time on my hands. I'm going to be the best person I can be. This group has been very involved with self-help and improving themselves. And because of that, fate is turning in your favor very quickly. You're going to be blessed beyond measure. Your family is going to be blessed beyond measure. For those of you who want to reconcile, I think that's how you pronounce it. English is my first language, but sometimes I feel like it's not. Those of you who want to reconcile with the parent of the child that you have, the other parent, that will happen for you. Your ancestors are working in the spiritual realm to make that happen with all the work. You have shown and proven that you are ready to have a happy family. And you got a lot of the Hoodoo Oracle cards. A lot came out for you. And I was just letting it flow. You have astrology. Astrology is a divination system that uses celestial bodies, positions, and movements to gain insight into human affairs and natural phenomena. I completely forgot about this, but that also is going, see if Saturn is going retrograde in your 5th house. See if Saturn is in your 5th house. There are a lot of free websites. You can also download this app called CoStar that will show you what is in what house. You have ancestor money, so also burn some ancestor money as well for them. It says this note is meant to be burnt and offered to your ancestors who may benefit from it in the spirit world. Horseshoe. The horseshoe is believed to bring good luck and protection against negative energies. It wards off negativity and invites positive vibes when nailed above a door. Maybe something you want to look into. Or for pile number 1, they chose the rabbit's foot. Maybe you want to order a rabbit's foot. I usually keep mine on my altar. You have jinxed. Curses, jinx powder, and bad herbs can negatively influence the spiritual. Black candles and jinx powders are sometimes used in malevolent work. And last but not least, divination. Divination is predicting the future or gaining hidden knowledge through supernatural means, such as interpreting cards or bones. You're breaking generational curses is what I'm hearing. I don't know why, but incarceration keeps coming through for this group. Maybe, I don't know, someone important to you is incarcerated if you've never been incarcerated before, but that just keeps coming through. The person is going to be released soon, and that is breaking a generational curse. I feel like incarceration is big in this group's family. Those curses are breaking. That will not happen for future generations. Everybody won't, or someone won't be incarcerated from each generation anymore. That is being broken. And you're doing what you should, getting wisdom from divination since you're here watching this reading. Also have mice. And what's standing out to me, these mice are dead. And it looks like they're being decomposed right now. Yeah, it even says dead rats in an alley, Washington, D.C., July 1941. The people who were trying to drag you down are no longer going to be a factor in your life. I want to read what mice says as soon as I can find it. All of it is in Roman numerals, so yeah. So it takes me just a little bit. Yeah, I know I got the numbers wrong, so just bear with me. Got it. Mice, fear. This card indicates that you may be feeling or acting out of alignment in pursuit of short-term satisfaction, external approval, or to avoid doing necessary work. The irony is that it will take more time, or it will take more work to repair the resulting harm, but that is worth doing things if you wish to make things right. Act quickly to resolve conflicts and prevent further losses. Communicate honestly to clear up misunderstandings and pain. Lastly, forgive yourself. I feel like forgiving yourself for the mistakes that you made and for doing those behaviors that didn't benefit the lineage is a big one with this group. And let this be a lesson. Running from yourself harms everyone involved. Choosing to face yourself, that is a big thing that you guys have done. You have faced yourself and you have improved yourself. Choosing to face yourself and to face others as yourself is worth doing. I feel like a lot of you have already, I feel like the mice, this dead mice and rats in the alley is your past energy. And you've put in the work, you've done the work to do better and be better. Your ancestors are very proud of you. The ancestors are very proud of this group. You've come such a long way and you could have turned out so differently. Well, I guess in a way you did. You turned out, you were incarcerated, or I'm hearing, lost custody of your children. But you pushed through. You suffer the consequences and now you're doing better. The ancestors are very, very proud of this group. Congratulations to this group. I feel like I just need to say congratulations with everything that's about to come in. Especially with the 8 of Wands and the 10 of Cups. Your life is about to be so beautiful. I'm hearing this is the life that you guys cried over. The life that you've been wanting so badly that you cry because you don't have it. And that is about to change. You are about to have that life. I really want to know if any of you have Saturn transiting in your 5th house. They want you to pay attention to your astrology to know when to do certain things. Because certain things align with the stars. But no, there's a lot of happiness with this group, a lot of wealth, a lot of families being restored. Even if it's been a long time between you and your child's other parent, there's the chance for reconciliation. All right, that was my reading for my pile number 2s. If you enjoyed this reading and if it resonated, please leave a comment down below letting me know it did, and also leave a like. You guys let me know when these resonate. Let me know when I'm giving you proper guidance and advice and guiding you this lifetime. If you would like to see more readings from me, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you want to see more ancestor readings, I do have more on my channel, and I will also leave a link for a few down below. With that being said, you have a blessed day. Bye. Hello, if you chose pile number 3 or this beautiful shell that has little spikes on it, this is the reading for you. Gonna start with your tarot and the big oracle card first, and then we'll move into the rest of the message. We have the feeler. I can feel their pain and energy, picking up on everything around you, positive and negative. We have fertility doll. Blessings in many forms, good luck, fertility, birth. Ancestor speaking. Everything you do is for a reason. Your hard work will pay off. Cheer up and keep pushing forward. For the tarot cards, we have Knight of Cups. I'm already picking up on messages. We have Four of Cups. Oh. You have the Devil. And the Queen of Swords. Please, this is them. Please release your addictions. I feel like these are my empaths, healers, light workers, but those that do not prioritize cleansing and purifying their space. I am hearing that either a lot of alcohol or weed use is prevalent in this group to deal with everything that you pick up from other people, because you're not doing the appropriate measures to protect your energy and cleanse your energy after you're done dealing with people. This group will really benefit from some spiritual baths. My triple threat, I don't know if threat the right word. I love using, when I want to cleanse and purify, hyssop, agrimony, and St. John's wort. Also throw in some Epsom sea salt if you can, or just some sea salt in your baths, because that will help a lot. A lot of you are not content with where your life currently is because of these addictions. I want to pull another tarot card for you. A lot of you are ready to cut these addictions out and move forward. Because when you cut these addictions out, I'm hearing it's going to allow you to move forward in your relationships with other people. But a lot of you, I'm hearing, don't think you can do it. You guys don't think you'll be able to cope or just deal with how much you take in without these, what do I want to call it? Substances to allow you to get through it. But that is why it's so important to start cleansing your energy, especially if you have a home. I'm hearing some of you are actually, could be homeless watching this. And there are some harder drugs that some of you may do. Those are the homeless ones do some of the harder drugs that I'm not going to say, because I'm not sure how YouTube is with acknowledging those things. So some of you use a lot of substances to feel normal, I'm hearing. Or to cope with everything you see, because I see some of you see spirits. cope with everything you feel, picking up emotions from other people. I feel like this is a very vulnerable group. But they're telling me you will only be able to move forward when you cut off these addictions. I hear some of you may have tried this many times but have relapsed. Or recently you have been doing good but you relapsed. The purification and cleansing rituals is going to be what you need to do to cope with everything you feel and pick up on and see when you're not using these substances. Your hard work will pay off. But you are really unsatisfied with life right now, but you need to cut everything out. You need to cut these addictions and substances out in order to transform for the better. To get those blessings, you have to cut it out first. Have the world. A lot of you are really ready to elevate your life. You're so sick. I'm sick of tired of being sick and tired all the time. But only you have the ability to do what needs to be done, they're saying. Nobody else can do this for you. We can assist you, they're saying, but we cannot do it for you. You have cursed. A curse is a wish for misfortune to happen to someone or something. It can be empowered by supernatural forces or enacted through working spells. We have gardening. Gardening fosters mindfulness and a deeper connection to nature and ourselves. And we have ancestral altar. Honoring and connecting with our ancestors is essential because they paved the way for our existence. One way to do this is by creating an ancestor altar. There are some people who do not want to see you get better or want to see you return to your old ways if you are currently on the path of, I don't know if sobriety, there we go. If you're currently on the path of sobriety already, and this is more so of a confirmation for you that you're on the right path, the people who you would get drunk or get high with do not want to see you sober and is wishing negative on you so you can continue to spend time with them. I'm hearing mindfulness activities, especially with gardening, is going to be really beneficial on top of those cleansing and purification rituals. Also, your ancestors would like for you to build them an altar if you do not have one already, or you do have one and you simply just haven't been going to it. They would like for you to return. There's a lot of potential with this group. You're in such a vulnerable space right now, and you feel so low. The only place you can go is up. And if you were sober and you had to miss that, and you fell back, you can always get back up and try again. Table. And before I even read and open the book, everyone is not meant to sit at your table, especially with cursed. Everyone does not have your best intention. Everyone does not want you to see you transform and blossom. Especially if they were the people you would get high and drink with. They want you to stay the same because they want to keep partying with you. But that lifestyle is not in your future if you want to see blessings in many forms. If you want to see good luck, if you want to create a family, if you want to, own a home, if you want to have that dream, American dream life, these are things you're going to have to cut out. Because they are not serving your highest good. The devil is temptation. And the reason they call it temptation is because you're always tempted to do it, even though you know sometimes it's not the best for you. And this group is not the best for you. You're ready to pursue higher levels of living. You are tired. I keep hearing, I am tired of being sick and tired. Let's read table. Family. Though we've been conditioned to feel and act alone, we are actually meant to forge meaningful relationships with those who deeply nourish us on a mental, physical, and spiritual level. Transcending flesh, blood, and time, are you surrounding yourself with divine family? Oh my God, I was literally just saying this. Are you surrounding, well, I was saying that you weren't, but are you surrounding yourself with divine family whose support aligns with your highest good? Have you given them the language to love you? Are they equipped to use it? Are you equipped to do the same? Lastly, be mindful of when you are being loyal to someone who is really meant to be a lesson. So yeah, you guys gotta cut some people out. Yeah, everybody is not meant to sit at the table with you. Not everybody has the best intentions for you. Not everybody wishes the best for you. Especially if they themselves weren't able to get clean, they don't want you getting clean. If they're out on the streets, they don't want you in a home away from them while they're still out in the streets doing whatever they want to do, whatever they feel called and tempted to do. Of course they wouldn't. Why would they? They want people to be on the same level as them, because when you elevate, you're going to leave them behind. But everybody, again, is not meant to be with you forever. Some people are only there for a season or a lesson. And that just simply is what it is. But you can do it. You have all the tools you need to do it. Your ancestors are assisting you at this time to be successful so you can live the life that you've been dreaming of. But okay, this was the reading for my pile number 3s. If it resonated, please leave a message down below if you feel comfortable to do so. I know this pile and the second pile, there's some stuff going on, man. So if you feel comfortable to do so, please leave a message letting me know it resonated, knowing that I'm giving the guidance that you guys need and are actually getting guidance this lifetime. But with that being said, you can do it. You have a blessed day. Bye.